Hey guys, this is going to be my second attempt at this video, I guess, because I just made one, but I didn't like the way it came out. So I wanted to talk about my new things that I discovered, my new hair stuff. I just did my hair with this, and I normally use much darker stuff. And this kind of thing ends up turning black in the sun, which is so weird to go out in the sun and come home and have your hair turn black. You know, the opposite of what the sun is supposed to do to your hair, which is lighten it. But when you start getting into red, it is all weird and it's a whole nother story. And it doesn't come out like necessarily like you expect. And when you're blonde trying to go red, you have to really work hard at it because the blonde hair doesn't want to accept the red color because the blonde strand is very tiny. Blonde hair molecules, I guess, are really small, and red hair molecules are bigger, and red doesn't fit into the little blonde molecule. The blonde rejects the red. That's why you put all this red into your hair, and it just washes off in the shower because your hair doesn't want it. Your blonde hair doesn't want it. So I had to figure out how to really jam this stuff into my hair. And one way to do it, which is really great if you're trying to be red, is this shampoo called Touchback, which I had done a review on earlier, and I wasn't happy with it. But now I think it is absolutely impossible to live without this stuff if you want to go red. Now, I don't like their packaging because what about this says red to you? Absolutely nothing. I would never have guessed that this was for red hair. I would think it was for green hair or white hair or something completely unrelated to red hair because it's not red. Some of these bottles are red, which makes sense to me. When you buy shampoo for red hair, if the bottle is red, you're going to think that that bottle is for red hair. So to make this green, and this is the shampoo and this is the conditioner, but inside you have red. See how dark? That's actually dark, dark, dark red. And same thing with the conditioner. See kind of how red that is? And while you're in between colorings, if you add a little bit of this to your shampoo and conditioner, or you just use this or this, and a little bit of your normal shampoo that you love, 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 or you just use this and this, but then use a really, really great conditioner, usually something L'Oreal makes, one of the things that come in one of these. Because the best conditioners in the universe come in these boxes that are made by L'Oreal. And all of us girls who color our hair know that when you get one of these things, it's the best conditioner in the universe. And some people, including me, used to buy this $10 box just to get this. And this lasts forever. It is amazing. It's the best stuff ever, ever, ever. So it's funny because I used to buy this box just to get this conditioner because there is no better conditioner. And I ran into a friend who said, I do the same thing. I buy the box of color just to get the conditioner because you can spend a lot more on an excellent conditioner than $10. This is more than worth it. So I will add this in general. Touchback doesn't really give you the conditioning that you want when you color your hair. My hair was looking dry. That's why if you use anything, you have to really always use this. And now I know that when you color your hair, and you're redheaded anyways, you constantly have to constantly condition, and you can never over condition. Now my hair looks kind of silky and good, but if I were not to condition the crap out of it, then it would be dry and it would not look good. So when I was blonde, I used to be sensitive about over conditioning and having my hair look flat, but I do not worry about that anymore. I'm just like condition, and when you continuously condition colored hair, your hair is way better. So I am now a fan of Touchback, and even though I think they could work on their conditioning, you can also add these two together, and you're supposed to leave the shampoo on for 2 minutes and then rinse and then put this on for 2 minutes. Sometimes what I'll do is mix them together and just in the shower, and I put a mirror in my shower now, I'll just really get into the edge, because this is the part you really always need to maintain because it's the part everybody sees. And I wear my hair up a lot, so I very much focus around here and in the back. And thank you, Touchback, for making this because it maintains. Red is so hard to maintain. It fades or turns black. I mean, so this helps super well. So that's my review about this. Thank you, you have won me over. Touchback. I don't like the name Touchback. Instant Temporary Color, Auburn. Color between colorings. Color shampoo. I just find this label ridiculous, and here too, Touchback. It's light green on white. You can hardly read that. I mean, I like to make a label that people can read super easily, very well, even if you're half blind like me, and you're middle aged. Us middle aged girls are who is buying all this stuff. So if we can't read it without our glasses, that we might have forgotten to bring that day into the store because we're not used to wearing glasses because we're not quite that blind, but getting there. We want to read what's on the damn box, you know? We also want to know which one is, okay. It says shampoo here and conditioner there, but I think that it should be bigger. And to have a white label with light green writing on it is just not helpful. So anyways, that's my shampoo part. And then I was talking about my skincare thing. This is the thing I was discovered from this really cool girl that I met at the pharmacy. And it was either CVS or Rite Aid. There's only 2 pharmacies in the world that matter. There's also Walgreens and stuff, but Walgreens isn't as good, I don't think. I mean, maybe. Anyway, so this awesome girl who was 34, and she'd had 2 marriages just like me and a few kids. I was shocked at how young her skin was. When I first saw her, I could have sworn she was 22. When she said she was 34 with 2 kids and 2 divorces, I was like, how do these people go through life and not show it on their face? Everything shows on my face. I can't think a negative thought without it showing on my face and a new wrinkle forming, you know? So she's the one who told me about this, which is La Roche, which is supposed to be the cheaper version of Vichy. Vichy and La Roche, I think she told me, were the same company. This was the spa version, the more expensive, fancy Vichy version, and this was the La Roche version. She said they were the same company, but this was cheaper, La Roche. So this is sort of like the Retin A, and I only use it at night. And I was very happy to discover this because I think it does help. I do. And then she was raving about Lumen, which is this company, and she said that this vitamin C cream, day and night, this one has SPF 15, are make your skin like velvet, and she is right. So I love this stuff. I wish that I see now that it's dark blue and silver. That's the only thing that determines. But I wish the tops were different, so I knew which one was the night cream. I always have to pick it up and look, and I can hardly read anymore. I'm getting blind. But I'll look for this dark blue. This is the first time I've noticed that the night cream is dark blue and the day cream is silver. So I use this at night. This first, and then this delicious vitamin C night cream, and then during the day I've been using this Vichy Serum Lift Active Serum 10 and the day cream of this. And this is very nice. It smells very fruity and citrusy. It's super nice. And then I think all of this together is good. It's working for me right now. I do think that we have to change it up constantly. So my another new obsession is Physicians Formula. My God, I love that. I love these guys. I love their new packaging. Everything they've been making lately, I'm just like so into and excited about. I love their packaging and their sparkly stuff, and I've just become completely addicted to their skincare. This is one of the things I got that I love this, and I love that they see the purple. I'm such a purple freak. Anything purple and gold, I'm a sucker. So they have a lot of things where you brush on, and I bought this one that I loved that had a little brush, and I just got it because of the brush, and my daughter just loved it. She loved to brush it on, and it made her skin feel good, and she's going through all those teenage hormone skin things, so she's really into doing masks and things like that, and so she's fun to, play makeup with because she's got these gorgeous eyes, and she's, unlike me, she's got the kind of eyes that you can, you know, really have fun making up. She's got the great lids and, you know, really great eyelashes, and it's mostly her lids, and then the size of her eyes is really good. So, unlike me, but brushing any of these, this is called CC cream, Physician's Formula. Anything Physician's Formula that matches your skin. I use anything that's light to medium. I think this one said literally light medium, and when I say both light medium, then they're the best. My poor skin up here. Ugh. I've just been through this huge, painful experience with this tension in my muscles, and my face almost looks a little pale, doesn't it? So anyways, I love Physician's Formula and all of their delicious, wonderful bases and all of their really nice, really nice skin makeup products. It's just great. So that's the base. And then I've been using, this is the cutest little ball. It's supposed to be for lips and cheeks. I like the apricot one. I think they have a pink one and an apricot one. I think this one goes well with my hair. And I think it just seems to be more warm and rosy, more natural looking. The other one looks a little too pink. So I've been really obsessed with this. It just feels good on your lips. And then I like the way it gives you a rosy glow. And you have to blend it in, but it's almost as if like you cannot put too much of this stuff on. So that's my favorite new skincare stuff. Now the eyes. I fell in love with this eyeliner. Now that I can do eyeliner. Now that I can do dark eyes, I'm all excited. Finally, first time in my life I can wear, you know. I always wanted to be a flamenco dancer, and I felt like I just could not ever be a flamenco dancer because I was just too blonde, and it just doesn't look right. You know, you need to be Spanish or Latin or something to be a flamenco dancer. So now that I have this dark hair, I think I can pull off this flamenco dancer thing, and I'm going to try. I want to be a flamenco dancer. It's my new goal. I want to get a Spanish guitarist and get in really good shape and wear a sexy outfit and that highlights, you know, whatever. And I want to do sacred geometry dances with some wonderful guitarist as my middle-aged, my midlife crisis career. So this is nice and thin. I like this eyeliner. I like that I can even wear this kind of eyeliner and get away with it. You can only pull this off if you have dark. Of course, I'm going to be all messy about it, but yeah, you can only pull off this kind of thing. I mean, you can wear it if you're blonde. I just think it looks really cheap if you're blonde, if you wear a ton of really super dark eye makeup. So I never did that unless I was in a play or something. One time I got to play the Red Queen in this production, and what a fun role, the crazy Red Queen. And you get to act out all your craziness when you play the Red Queen. You know, it's really a fun character. So when I played that character, I bought a red, really dark auburn wig. And I literally took all my eyebrows off, my normal little blonde, what was barely their eyebrows, and took them off and then painted new eyebrows way above so my eyes looked much bigger. No one could recognize me. It's the funniest thing. It's interesting how when your eyebrows are different, that's when, I don't like brown under here for me now. It looks too red. It's kind of, I don't know. Okay, so the problem with this is that once you take it out of the box, you have no idea what company it is. I would have written the company along there if this was L'Oreal. I think it's L'Oreal. Oh, it's either L'Oreal or Physician's Formula, or it's CoverGirl. I don't really know, but they didn't put the name on it. So, wait a second. Okay, it's here, but I can't read it. So I cannot say what it is. Oh well. Okay, so then these two things. And this is the other eyebrow pencil that I use. This is Jessie's Girl, Kohl's Formula Dark Brown. This is a quickie eyebrow as well. So, this is my new exciting, where the heck is the other one? My new exciting, it's funny how this continuously happens where I lose one of the things I need. Okay, there's two parts to this. Where's the other one? Wow, it is so typical. What you do is you put on this one. This is two parts to this eyelash thing. You put this one on, and then you take the little one, which I just had. Where'd it go? Oh, God. You take the little one, and you open it up, and you tap it, and then you put it on your lashes, and it makes you makes your lashes super long and awesome and amazing. I'm also going to try this for next time I deal with my roots. See, this is No Gray Quick Fix Red. This is the first one of these instant little gray root cover things that came in red. So, oh, here it is. Wow. Here it is. Wow. So with this, you need to open it, and then I'm going to use this box. You tap it, and then you add all these lashes. Probably waited too long. I think in between, you're supposed to do this right away. I just couldn't find it. Funny. So much work. It's just so fun to play Barbie. I guess, right? Makeup is fun. It's maintenance. I mean, it's high maintenance. You've got to do it. But there's definitely something fun about it, and that's why the makeup industry is thriving, apparently. And I'm enjoying being and having fun with makeup again, especially because this whole new thing with the eyes, I can't even tell you how fun it is to be able to have eyebrows. I mean, and eyelashes. This one's messed up, but it's a miracle I have any eyelashes at all, seriously. Just look how, that one's good. I think life is funny. When you're not worrying about it, it's okay. When you can laugh about it. I worry about things a lot, but I think we're programmed to literally worry. So there we go. That's most of my new stuff for my, oh, this is the other thing. Oh, God, I have to tell you about this. This is the best stuff in the entire universe, okay? My new discovery. This is another company I adore. BLISS. You know, BLISS. You get this at Kohl's, or you get it in a magazine that, for women that, what's it called? Time for Me. They sell BLISS. Okay, so this is hot salt scrub, and there's salt, which is super good for you, good for your skin. It's good to take salt. You can get rid of bacteria and heebie-jeebie-weebie things that are in your intestines if you drink salt and water, but the right kind. Somebody turned me on to baking soda and water, and that helps you flush out. Good stuff. And salt, as we know, is a preservative, and it helps with when you have an infection on your foot, you put salt on it, or if you have a cut, you go into the ocean with the salt water, right? So we know that salt's good for you. Lithium helps people with bipolar, whatever that means. I think that whole bipolar thing is baloney. I don't believe in bipolar. There's two poles on the planet. Of course, everyone's bipolar. There's two poles, so we have two sides. We're all bipolar. You want to use the word crazy, that's one thing, but they're not bipolar. What does that even mean? Okay, so this is back to this. This has salt. Thick, big things of salt, rosemary and eucalyptus. And I've had this incredible tension in my neck. And also, I've been in hot flash city. Oh my God, I am the queen of hot flashes. So is my neighbor. She is constantly hot flashing. And they've gotten intense. Really sweating, which sometimes almost feels good because I feel like I need to sweat. I need to get out whatever these 53 years of toxins I've been in my body. I found that when I scrubbed and rubbed, this warms. So you can just put it on. You just get naked in your bathroom and put this all over your shoulders and your neck. It's intense. And massage. I put a little on my face and my arms, and let it you know, be on there for a while. And later when you rinse this off, your skin is literally velvet. It is so soft, so incredibly soft. So this makes your skin soft, but so does this. This is even more amazing. And then if you put this on and then this, then you will definitely have soft, unbelievably soft skin. And I've been putting this all up and down my arms, and I have noticed how my skin has gotten softer. Really soft, so nice. I also had these really big swollen areas on both sides of my neck where I had this incredible tension pain, and I was holding these points and pressing and holding for 7 seconds each, and it hurt like hell. But then later it's like it did release. You do it to release tension and toxins, and what happened was the tension and toxins did come out, and they swole this area up, and this is all swollen with the toxins that were stuck in there and the emotions and whatever. So it's puffed out, and now it hurts. It's tender. It almost seems like I've been bitten a whole bunch of places here, but I don't think they're bites. What this is a swelling from the tension that's trying to come out. The same thing happened on this side. All along here, I was pressing to release, and all of this just swelled up with pain, and I had to put ice on it, and this salt really helped. The other thing I did, which helped me amazingly, was I love my Dermawand. And the other thing I had, which was helping me, was my new skin, which I kept, my NuFace, that little thing with the 2 silver balls that has the electric current that's battery operated, which is nice because you can take it with you. So I found this at Kohl. This is pure, and this is a hydrating mist. So when I was going through this whole thing with the swelling, I was spraying this wonderful, and this is a portable one, which is why I liked it, hydrating mist, and I was spraying it here. Oh, it feels so good. It cools. And then plugging this in, and then using this Dermawand to, you know, massage and stimulate and break through and push around. All of this toxin, which came out of my muscles, is now in my lymph system, and I need to flush it out. And, you know, all through here, your armpit area and around your breast area, your chest, this whole area is where women get, you know, obviously breast cancer, and then they get these lumps under their armpits. You can use this Dermawand under here to keep moving the little cancer cells that get stuck here, you know, and to release tension under here, and not to mention the whole neck lift, which I really think this thing, if you go up, up, up along the neck, it's so good. It helps you stay up. So this Dermawand, and then the other new skin, which I wish I couldn't find. I cannot find it. I dragged it with me everywhere all day. Now I lost it. It's misplaced somewhere. But those two silver balls with the electric current, I rubbed that along here a ton with that little pure mister, and all of the electric gadgets and the new skin helped massage away this swollen area, this swollen, poor, painful neck where the toxins were coming in. I have to drink a ton of water and really flush this out. Water that isn't full of heavy metals. So I buy my water. I wonder if I should make another video. I was going to make a whole other video about all the things. So this is another thing I found and I love. I love this Jergens in-shower scrub color primer. It's for if you want to tan. And I don't really do a ton of the tanning, but I love, this has a nice scrub in it, so it just feels good and it smells good. I love the way this smells. So I'm addicted to it. It's a little on the expensive side, but I love to take a shower with it. And I do tanning things every now and then, not really, but a little bit. So I did this morning a whole morning sunrise upper body lymph flush exercise thing where I did a lot of this, trying to keep all of this area moving and flowing and swinging your arms and rotating them, and any kind of circles like Pilates circles. Any circles you make with your body help you. So circles this way, this way, other way, above your head, in front of you. All of this helps tone your chest and this area and helps tighten gently, because if you don't want to get into heavy-duty weightlifting because you have too much tension in your shoulders, just making circles with your arms. My mother used to make circles with her arms at the dinner table. She used to be like this all the time. But you know what? I know why she did it. It's good for you. It helps keep the flow, the lymph moving, because we all have cancer cells all the time. You cannot worry about if you have cancer cells. You have cancer cells. It's just a matter of whether they turn into cancer or not. And if they start to, because of toxins, blocked emotions, unreleased issues, whatever, heredity, your DNA, or whatever, we all need to keep working to keep this lymph flowing. The glands here, all around. So I found out that on my porch, I can see the sun come up, and I can do a morning thing, and I might do some of that. And also, I met these girls at a party. I swear to God, I always meet people that say that I look just exactly like them, which is really funny. I heard it when I was blonde. I'm hearing it now. These girls look so much like me. So, you know, the whole NBA club that's created such a stir and cost me so much money and stress, which was supposed to bring people some fun and joy and happiness, and instead, because of the ex and the ex's wife, those people, they just really crushed the whole thing. And but I met these girls. I was telling them about them. They look so much like me. I mean, they're like identical. And I call them my soul sisters. They're like triplets or something. And I told them about the NBA club and what all happened. And they actually loved the idea of the club. And I said, well, I wanted to start a new one that was the NBA club, but it was going to be the Matrix Busting Association. You know, so I could still use the term. And they were like, well, you can do the Matrix Busting Association, and they wanted to join that club, but they said, well, we might take on the NBA club. So we'll see what they do. I don't know. I said I can't do it because I can't deal with the harassment from my ex and his wife. So if you guys want to do it, that'd be awesome. And we'll see what happens. I don't even know. But I have some new channels I want to do that are more focused on all the spiritual stuff and the awakening stuff, and I have all these fantastic new crystals that I want to work with, so I'm going to have a channel just devoted to that. And you know, it's been hard being stalked and hacked into and you know, hunted sort of, and you know, constantly the stalking. I mean, it's one thing to stalk with a friendly heart. It's another thing to stalk looking for ways to bring a person down, which is what's been happening to me. So part of me is just like, forget this channel, you know. I hate to take away something that I enjoy because these people are so hostile and they venomous and vitriolic. Anything begins with V. So I don't want them to ruin all my fun. However, you know, I can still make up new channels that have nothing to do with my name, and that way they can't complain. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. They can complain about if I use a different kind of name, or if I use. So I'll try to keep you posted on that stuff. I might just see what happens if I post things and see what happens if people just discover them on their own. You know, because I'm sure my videos will be similar. I guess if they really want to hack into my email and try to get into my new channel like they did with this channel, when are they going to stop? I mean, I suppose, I don't know. I'm going to just try to stay ahead of it. It's not easy. I mean, anyway, I'm going to live my life, I suppose. I guess I'm confusedly rambling at the moment, because I am confused a little bit about how to move forward. I had it figured out, but then it's being pursued by people who don't like you is very concerning, you know, because they can wreak havoc in your life. And my enemies have plenty of ammunition, since the most likely to harm you are the ones that you trusted at one time, that gave you all your information, you know. Be careful who you trust. Here's a good idea. Just trust yourself. You're supposed to, if you don't trust anybody in this life, it makes a harder life. And if you don't trust anybody, then let's put it this way. The more people you trust, the better your life will be. Well, let's put it this way. The more people you trust that are trustworthy, then your life will be more supported and feel safer. If you're trusting people who don't have your back, then you can get really screwed. And trusting people is definitely hard when you've been screwed. So you've got to stay alert to those you can trust and those you can't trust. And bottom line is, when it comes to trust, what does it mean to trust? I don't know what it means to trust others. Betrayal is a major theme on the planet, betrayal. And you almost come down here to find out how you're going to get betrayed. You know, how are you going to be betrayed? You know, what's your betrayal story? Everybody's got one. So, right? I mean, you probably have one. And I'm starting to think that maybe betrayal is the point of the planet. Can you forgive betrayal? It's not easy to forgive betrayal, and it depends on how deep the betrayal is. It is not easy to forgive betrayal. Can you forgive betrayal? Can I forgive it? I tried to, actually. I tried really hard to let go of my really hurt feelings of betrayal and my distrust in order to, you know, create love again with one of my relationships that was important. And, you know, once the trust is broken, it is so hard to get it back. I watched this really great video on that, about why happy couples cheat. And you can Google that. I think it's the name of it. Why happy couples cheat. And they talk about betrayal and how to rebuild. And what you do is you don't go back to the old relationship. You have to start a whole new relationship. So I have a lot of ideas about how we can better have loving relationships in our modern world. And I'm going to talk about that stuff later. But this is just a video I want to put on my Dee Dee Dancer channel, because I haven't made a video in so long. And when you don't post videos, people stop watching your channel. But when you post, then people start watching again. So I kind of let it go, because I needed a break from the hacking and the stalking and those people who are in the email that goes with my YouTube channel. And they have watched private videos that were put on there that no one was supposed to watch, including me. And they were seen. That's how I know someone was in my channel, and I know who it was. So, guys, I don't know. Good to see you. What do you think of my new hair? It's like, look how dark. It's like no matter what color, this is much lighter than this. My hair either wants to be super light or dark. It's very strange. So I love you guys. I miss you guys. I will be posting more. I'm going to start a couple new channels. Something with crystal in it. Something with the word blueprint in it. And my new Rose, Rosalind, all those guys, those friends. My new the Roses. I call them the Roses because they're all different versions of Rose. Radical Rose, Ramblin' Rose, Ridiculous Rose, you know? And so those guys are fun. And I think they're going to make channels and talk about whatever. So anyways, let's see. How do I end this video? It's just so hard to tell. I don't want to give up my channel. But I just want to feel free to post without worrying about these people. So that's why I feel like I just need to start a new channel with a totally different name, because there's no complaining. I don't know how they can complain about that, right? Their issue was I used my name. I'm just so honest. It didn't occur to me to make up all these other names, but if they're going to spend their life harassing me and trying to find fault with every move I make, then maybe it is a good idea to come up with a new name. You know? So actually, I'm going to embrace this new name idea. Might as well go with it. Roll with it. See what it does. See what happens. You know? So I'll love you, and I'll see what happens. So big kiss. Thanks for hanging in there with me. And subscribe if you want. It always makes YouTubers feel good when somebody subscribes. But I want to really focus on new channels that I don't have to have the negative energy that YouTube is full of haters. And Vimeo is cooler. So we'll just see. Anyways, big kiss, guys. You've been really sweet, and I do love you. Talk soon.